This $300,000 McLaren is seemingly in mint condition, but it's sitting between two junk cars that aren't even worth one of its headlights. It was totaled by the insurance company and sent to the salvage auction in Tampa, Florida, and today we'll inspect it and a handful of other unique finds while providing you the actual sale price of these cars so you can get an idea of what it costs to buy a project car at auction. Did you see that Corvette?
I did see it. It's not looking like it's having a good day.
No. Look at this.
Oof. Dude, this had to have been like a house fire.
You know, you always have to like wonder how something like this happens. So I called around actually, and I was able to get the full story on this Corvette. So get this, it turns out the owner parked it next to an electric car, all right? Then he ran into the post office. The electric car caught fire out of nowhere, right? And it caught the Corvette on fire.
That's crazy.
The guy had no clue because he was just like waiting in line like usual at a post office. It took so long that by the time he got out, well, you see what it's like now, right?
Maybe the engine's okay.
Yeah, the real unfortunate thing here is that this could have all just been avoided if you used Stamps.com.
Cool.
Yes.
Because Stamps.com is the foolproof way to ship worldwide without stepping a foot out the door. You can order all your supplies, schedule for package pickup, and connect to all the major online marketplaces and shopping carts all over at Stamps.com. All you need is a computer and a printer. They'll even send you a free digital scale. And besides the substantial time savings, you're going to save a bunch of money because Stamps.com offers hugely discounted rates of up to 84% off those over at UPS and USPS. All you have to do is hit that link in the description box or visit Stamps.com/Samcrac. And when you do, they're going to give you that free digital scale, a little bit of free postage to get you started, and a 4-week trial. Again, it's all over at Stamps.com/Samcrac. I forbid you to wait in line at the post office. Save your time by visiting Stamps.com/Samcrac.
Look at this thing. It's got to go for 10 grand still.
10 grand, Sage?
There's still a motor under here, and people pay some crazy money out here.
Well, okay, so, but it's just a Grand Sport, so it's like, it's not a Z06 engine. Oh, look. We can get it open.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's not even...
The engine does look like it's there. I mean, the covers obviously melts a big deal, but even the air intake shroud.
Everything's still there.
Yeah, look at that.
That's incredible for 10. It's
If
crazy.
a person on YouTube buys it, it's probably worth about 42 grand. Tell them what you left us to become.
A reseller
A future
of cars.
champion. Do you see it? The future champion. Look at this thing.
gosh.
This is what we were looking for. Now, I mean, this is pretty cool though, and it'll probably sell for next to nothing.
I'm impressed someone had full coverage on this. Like,
You got a good point. This is an insurance sale bike, and yeah, what do you let us know in the comments what the future champion is worth? What did somebody get paid out on this?
it's got to be worth 400 bucks.
You went from 10 grand on the completely burned Corvette. This is mostly intact, and you're saying 400 bucks.
Yeah.
I pay more for this than I would the Corvette personally, but this is sweet. Look at this BMW motorcycle right here. A little bit of damage on the front, whatever the heck you call that. The front
Cowl,
fender,
yeah.
cowl, yeah.
There's a nice Tacoma.
Sage, we've got a mile long of cars, and that blue toy Tacoma that's destroyed is what stands out to you?
I love Tacomas.
Oh,
Look at that C8. These things still keep a really high premium at Copart auctions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The C8s, which is kind of crazy.
they're selling pretty fair. However, if you look at the wholesale market, they've come down substantially from the days of, $20,000 and $30,000 markups.
Yeah.
Oh, but before we do, this is a really nice neon. Look, it's mostly here.
I had the same exact car. I bought one of these before. Biggest piece of garbage I think has ever been made. Terrible car every way.
I'm not kidding you. If I find out here today an SRT4 neon in this condition, we're buying it.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I've been wanting an SRT4 neon for a long time. That Audi Allroad was total before it got into the accident.
Yeah.
But we got to go look at this C8 Corvette. Oh,
Man.
see, look at the wrap on the window.
Yeah.
I thought it was part of the
The wrap, yeah.
the chrome wrap on the car. So what's wrong with this thing? Again, it's sitting real high in the front end. I don't know if these cars came with a vehicle lift or not.
Yeah, I think this one has a lift.
Well, it makes sense if that's the case. Let's see, it says that the lost type is in the rear end. Okay, we haven't seen it yet. So far, it's not that bad.
Gets a little worse. Still doesn't look terrible though.
No, man. It's not as bad as the couple first C8 Corvettes that I saw a few years ago.
It just looks like a bunch of stuff got ripped out of the undercarriage.
Which computer do you think this is right here? Look at this right here. This has got a little dent in it. But if you look at what's resting in the mud here, it's actually really nice and straight. It just looks like the whole entire arm got ripped off. Sage, we're in like one of the most high traffic areas here.
I don't think they were honking at us that time.
No, but this happens to be a very interesting salvage C8 because it looks legit.
We still got all the airbags too.
None deployed, huh?
No. It's kind of crazy. That's a big hit for not deploying airbags.
Wow, it's got 13,000 miles. A beautiful wrap. Can we tell what color it originally was? If we look under here.
Yeah, black.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
We got a little bit of brushing up in the front. So this car lost control. All right, it did a little bit of a whip. The front end ran into some stuff here, you could see. And then just completely grabbed something in the back, ripped the entire suspension, and then it showed up here. This is a good builder. This is definitely a good builder. Sage, I like your taste in builders.
Yeah.
And since you have to fix most of my stuff, I know you're looking for the easier.
Yeah, the easier ones. This one looks good. This is definitely very much rebuildable.
Yeah.
That's actually sick.
I saw that green M3.
I don't know if that's rebuildable though.
It looks kind of gnarly in the front, and something I see all the way over there, people are going to tell me I can't even look at it because we haven't finished the current one we're working on, but we're going to go look on it in a moment. Let's check out this E92. Wrapped green, original color red. We could see it from out here. Let's see, is this open? Just always got to look for fun stuff. It does have an aftermarket intake. The front is pushed a bit, but I don't, let's see, Sage, you know, like some of these parts, I always wonder what these cost. See, the front rebar is made out of carbon fiber.
See, I'd imagine this is like the same parts from like a regular 3 Series though, right?
Like, again, stuff like this isn't, but you can see the frame, which is probably very similar to like an E92 coupe. It is moved over a little bit in the front. You could fix this. It's just a lot of stuff. Probably new coolers in the front. The engine's nice and straight. It wasn't pushed in quite a bit, so
it's a pretty nice car other than that though. Like the carbon roof, that's sick.
Yeah, the carbon roof was actually very common on these cars. You either got a carbon roof, or if you optioned it, I think with a sunroof, it deleted that.
Okay,
so everyone went, of course, carbon roof.
I kind of like the color on it. It's kind of cool.
It's all right.
Oh, we got a nice little exhaust. What is that? Up Power. Or U-Power.
U-Power, that's Alibaba brand. Let's see, the big question on this car, is it a stick? It is a stick, because the stick shifts are worth way more than the dual clutches. The front is a wider car. I don't know if it's just the fenders or not. Let us know in the comments if the frame is different on this car, but I believe the frame's the same. You just got wider fenders, and these body parts are gonna cost you a lot. You can feel that that's not made out of, you know.
We could use your other 3 Series to build this one.
That's true.
Yeah.
Good point. But that car is too nice for that, Sage.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm not gonna do that. Look at all these cool projects sitting in front of us. But I do look at that white Mustang.
Yeah, I saw you eyeing that.
It looks really nice from here. We got to go check that out. Sage, we're gonna look at the Mustang, but could you imagine sitting out here in this sea of cars is this extremely exotic $300,000 plus car just hanging out.
Yeah,
and it looks mint.
Put it, yeah, dude. They need to have that thing under a roof. Peanut butter guts.
Sage, what are you, a rapper? Peanut butter guts?
Peanut butter guts, yeah.
All right, look, it's got the nice brown leather. That's a really nice color, and the interior is like
clean,
super clean, compared to the one that you had to work on for me.
Yeah, for real.
I always wonder. We got an aftermarket shift knob. We've got aftermarket rims. Sage, yes or no? Does it have an aftermarket air intake?
That's a good question. I'm going no.
You're just gonna say no?
No,
Stop.
I think this is pretty regular.
Here we go. 3,
2, 1. Oh,
Factory.
look at that.
Yeah.
Look how clean it is.
This thing has not been touched.
This is a really nice car. It's got an MT82, so any moment now that 5th gear will grind.
Yeah.
But otherwise, a really nice builder. We got a C8 Corvette behind it. Are you tired of these yet, or what?
Man. That is the best color, too.
This one's a little more beat than the last. Still looks all right, though. And it comes with all the spare parts taped to the rear. So just the front of this car.
Oh, they got all the parts, too. Nice.
Yeah. They were just conveniently put on the Corvette shelf in the rear end here. This is actually, again, a decent project here, Sage. If you look at, oh, whoa, what's going on in the interior?
There's a lot of parts, looks like it.
Because it's a Corvette, it's got electronic door handles, which means they're dead. But there's a ton of stuff just thrown in there. What, is there a wheel in there that I can see?
Is it missing a wheel?
It's not missing a wheel. No, it's got fender liners. It's got that entire
so nice
front end.
Yeah, when rebuilding something like this, having all the old parts.
Was taken out and then thrown inside, thrown in there, thrown back there. Now you say that. I could go both ways on a nice car like this. If you put it to the side, it's one thing, but the second you start throwing it in the interior and throwing it on the back, and now the rear trunk lid needs a respray.
It is amazing how much those little parts add up to, though.
It is if they're good. That's a decent project, again, given that it's just the entire front end reassembly, basically.
Yeah.
It looked like the frame was a little funny in the front, but nothing too bad. Nothing we couldn't just use the old torch on, you know?
Yeah, literally.
All right, we are looking for the car, Sage, that...
Sam, we missed the Tesla.
The Tesla?
Come on, yeah, we gotta have a Tesla. It's gotta have some electric in this video, you know?
It's because you're younger, Sage.
Dude, I just don't like paying for gas, you know?
I get you. As a matter of fact, I like this, but the big deal is now, it dropped the price on these.
I know, that's crazy. That
So
would suck to have bought one a couple months ago.
Why buy this when I could go straight to Elon? He'll give me a deal.
Yeah.
Look, it opened up.
Someone started repairing this already, too. Oh, no, this is Geico. That's weird they put a new... Hang on.
It looks like it has a new rear floor.
I wonder why
quarter
someone
was
would
cut out?
start this and then put all that work into it and not finish it. That's like the hard stuff.
You know why it is? Because they dropped the price on
Yeah,
it.
you know that's actually not a bad thought. They're probably trying to get their money out quick.
They said it's like a $20,000 fix, and Elon goes, guess what? These cars are only going to cost $20,000 now. And they said, forget it. It's only got 30-something thousand miles. The battery works. Window still goes up and down.
But we can't supercharge.
I do like this car, Sage, but again, with the recent price drops, this is like literally playing with fire to buy one of these unless you get a hell of a deal on it. I'm talking about in the teens now.
And you don't see that too often with it. That thing's still going to go for some good money with the minimal damage.
All right, look at this, a TRX. And just look at the roof.
Alcantara?
No, it's just all crinkled up from the rollover.
Dang, yeah.
And you could see like up front where all the mirror housing and all that is, it's all just popped off. The pillar is dented here. The door is dented. What do we got here?
This is like the worst damage too. You got the whole pillar, the
it
whole
was
roof.
rolled over, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not nice. Look, are these fiberglass? That's kind of cool. I didn't know they had fiberglass fenders. Hold on, freeze. Don't look at that car.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we're going to play a game, Sage. I know you already saw what it is. The game is Guess That Wrecked Car. We know it's a McLaren.
So which one do we think it is?
Because of that. But which McLaren is it? Okay, that's a good question.
720.
You think it's a 720? I think it's a 570.
That's a good question.
I'm going to say it's a 570 just because I don't think I've seen that rim styling on a 720.
That fender looks like it. Maybe it is just bent up pretty
Definitely a mid-engine car. Isn't that amazing that I made that observation that all McLarens are mid-engine cars?
Yeah.
Is the engine even left in this car?
It's gotta be.
No, I mean, I think the engine was here, and now, or I mean, is that? I don't think that's it. That doesn't look like steel that McLaren would use.
Looks like an old junkyard Tahoe or something.
So this was a McLaren, If you bid on this lot, I can tell you right now, you're gonna get one really, really solid carbon ceramic brake rotor.
Yeah.
The rim itself, I don't even know if I'd use it, but man, could you imagine this?
That's insane, yeah.
I'm curious as to what this will sell for.
$3,000.
$3,000? Sage is really hot on these bird
Dude, you
cars.
gotta watch them. You see them going. People bid. I don't know why, but
yeah, but like on a Lamborghini that's got an engine sitting there, we know it's got an engine, right?
But we probably got an engine somewhere in there, right?
No, there's no engine in there. We clearly saw there was no engine.
I don't know. There's got to be something somewhere.
There was no engine in that car, Sage.
I wonder who got the engine.
This looks basically new, missing some headlights here.
Yeah. Man.
Let's see here, 2022. Wow, look at the interiors. White, looks brand new, man. Missing a rocker panel.
A little plaid.
It's a plaid.
Dude. Sick.
Carbon wing. Pretty sweet, man.
That screen in there is huge. That's incredible.
Let's see, is it open?
Fancy.
Now here's the $1 million question. Will it start?
That's the $1 million question.
I'm kidding. Of course it'll start. It's an electric car.
Don't they usually die out here?
If the door opens, it starts. All right.
I think they.
I don't even know how you. Well, no, there's a key right there. I guess this does come with a key. What?
Have you ever driven a Tesla?
I've driven a few Teslas. Yeah.
Oh, man, fancy.
So the Model 3 comes with a key card.
Yeah.
But it's your cell phone that activates the car off and on.
True. Yeah.
So like, I got one on Turo, and the guy didn't give me any key. He gave me. He paired my cell phone with it.
That's actually really convenient.
Got in and out. And if you think about it, say I'm like, hey, Sage, borrow this car. You can't do it without taking my cell phone. We have looked way too long and hard for this car, and there it is. The perfect condition. 720S, I think it's a 2022 on top of it.
Man, dude, that's insane.
Who knew you could go new car shopping at the Copart?
Yeah.
Here it is. We've got to see what in the heck is going on, because in the pictures it looked perfect. Before we look at it, Sage, there's a nice Range Rover right here. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Kidding. We're not going to go
level.
there.
Look at that thing.
This was in. This one's in much better condition than the one that V-Tune bought. Look, lost type, minor scratches and dents. I'd love to know the story behind this. Why this was totaled out. This has a legit insurance company sticker on it. This is a total loss car. It'll be interesting to see if they title it a salvage or not. And I believe they list it as a run and drive, but as you see, everything's taped off where the windows go. One of the best colors you can buy on this car too.
Dude, that paint looks incredible in the sun.
Let's see really, really quickly. Look, see, I'm pressing the button. Battery's dead, so we're done trying to get in. But dude, what is going on? Why is there a brand new McLaren 720S? This is a $300 and something thousand car sitting in the middle of a salvage auction yard.
Dude, it's in such good shape too, which is weird.
The paint is immaculate. And we've got that very beautiful McLaren panel gap. That's factory stuff right there,
yeah.
Right? Look, it's got the carbon mirror caps. Those are really, really sweet.
So I imagine this thing probably got in an accident, right? And then someone rebuilt it and put it back on. You don't think so?
This is, I'm telling you, looking at what I saw on the detail sheet, this is a very lightly used car that somebody got their insurance company to buy back from them. Look, there's even 2 sets of keys sitting right there. You see it?
Yeah, dude, that's nuts.
When we were first checking this McLaren out, it was newly inventoried at the auction, and there wasn't a lot of information on it. But after just a few weeks, the listing was updated, and it did indeed receive a salvage title due to a crack in its carbon fiber tub. Now, while we weren't able to check out its undercarriage, I was told that the crack was fairly small. And while there are appropriate repair procedures to carbon fiber structural components, either the crack was deemed irreparable by McLaren standards, or the owner just argued with their insurance provider to the point where they had to buy the car back. Now, my good friend V-Tune actually rebuilt a severely damaged 720S. He actually replaced the entire carbon fiber tub on it. Now, he paid $10,000 just for the tub, which is obviously a fraction of what one of these cars costs new. However, the labor in this job is similar to reassembling the entire car, as the monocoque or the carbon tub is the center of the entire car, which everything is bonded to. The final bid on this McLaren 720S was $228,000. But like everything at this auction, there's a very hefty buyer's premium that runs between $8,000 and 10% of the final bid price. Figuring someone paid nearly $250,000 for this car, well, it is a bit of a discount off of a brand new one, but in my opinion, not nearly strong enough to justify its new title status, which makes it much harder to get financing and sell later on. On top of all that, this car is still relatively new to the point where it's going to be in a very steep depreciation curve. Look at this. We got a scat pack here. This is kind of weird.
Yeah, look at those custom lights though.
It has a bunch of LEDs in the lights, but those wheels are off of a Hellcat, but there's no Hellcat badges on it. Got a really strange smash where the VIN sticker would go. I mean, it's got the profile of a Hellcat, the front end of a scat pack. What in the heck is this thing? Let's see. Hold on, before you open it. Hold on, 58,000 miles. Well, it's got the Hellcat interior. It says SRT here. It's got the Hellcat seats.
Yeah.
Hellcat engine.
This gotta have Hellcat.
I think it does. This probably was like a stolen car. If you remember that Escalade that I got was stolen, and they had to reassign it a VIN because somebody tried to swap it and hide it. All right.
Let's see what we got.
What is popped? Go ahead. Let's see. Look at that.
Nice.
This is like a sleeper Hellcat.
Man, this thing is nice. It's nice clean though.
And there's no power in here, but there is a very Sage, I can't even get in it.
It stinks so bad. That cigarette smoke.
So bad.
Yeah.
This
Too nice
one,
of a car to do that to.
Oh, this one is yeah. Even if it goes cheap, it'd have to go really cheap. That reeks in there.
Yep.
It smells like more than cigarettes, too.
Yeah, I know. It's definitely.
All right, well, we got a sleeper Hellcat. That's actually pretty neat to run into something that is like demodified.
See, look at this. Like that, isn't that weird? The thing we said with the VIN.
That's
clearly
where
they tried to. Is that they implant? Is that a new VIN?
Well, you know what, man? You bring up a good point because obviously, well, somebody did something here. At least tried to like scratch it to see. So you could see the VIN 5607. And if we come in the interior, they reassigned it a new VIN because somebody must have taken off all the original stickers. But if we look in here, no, it says 5607 on the assigned VIN number 2. I see this vintage Corvette and it looks like it's really nice. We got to go check it out.
This thing's sick.
Let's see.
Man.
You know, usually the old cars here are either really bad restorations or they're flood cars because we had a lot of, you know, flood stuff recently. It's really tough to find something that's really valuable like this, but it's in really nice shape. This is an insurance car, so was it a flood? 3,000 miles on the odometer? Is that possible?
Dude, look at this.
Wow.
This thing's incredible.
This is an anomaly, Sage. I've never seen anything like this.
Dude, look at the seats. This thing is beautiful.
It's mint, yeah.
Unreal.
Let's see. We got any keys in it? Look, it says 3,753 miles on the dash. How hard would it be to get a key made in this car?
This would be an easy key to make. Yeah.
It says it's been vandalized. Did they... I don't know. It doesn't look that bad. The paint even looks great. Wow. Very, very cool. A little bit of water in there. Clutch pedal pushes in, seems to work.
I wonder what the vandalization was. Dude.
Now, here's something that I've never seen before. It's got two roll up.
Got a little window right
okay,
there.
the little window. Oh,
yeah.
Very neat.
How cool is that, dude? Everything in this car is
Wow,
just
and all
sick.
works. All right, Sage, how are we going to make a key for this car?
I'm going to buy it first and find out.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. The only way to do it. Pop in the hood. We're definitely putting this on the watch list, Sage.
Yeah, for real.
Let's check it out. Wow.
Dude, it even looks good in here.
3,752 miles. Come on. That's got to be on the whole restoration, you think?
For sure, dude. There's no way. Because this thing's been repainted, too. So
It looks really nice. Yeah, the paint's too nice for old factory paint. And then we have, you know, some modern, new-looking stuff under the hood here.
Engine is beautiful. What a beautiful restoration. This is the best Corvette we've seen today. All right, Sage, we've seen pretty much this entire lot, just a couple hours. Your first time out here. What'd you think?
I thought it was dope. I think that antique Corvette is the move.
Okay, I like the antique Corvette, and I also like the C8. I think those were the two really good project cars that you could find out here. However, probably not the cheapest ones we saw today. So I want to hear from you guys out of everything that I showed you, and maybe if you just saw something hiding around in the background and you found it interesting, let me know in the comments which you would buy as your own project car, considering you have to spend your own hard-earned money on it. If you're not already following Sage, you can find him at your local accounting office very soon. If you're not following me, you could go right here on Instagram, where I drop photos and video of projects that maybe we are planning on picking up here.
Yes, sir.
A little bit later, before anything goes live right here. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching today, and I'll catch you very soon.